I am the pillager of all bullshit, Shadow Fang. Hi. Welcome back to part 2 of episode 10. So, Miss Ochimizu's innocent. I guess that's the next chapter. Or section. Whatever. Work with me here. And I'm back with tea. Ow. Just burnt myself. Takara Productions dressing room. Inoue called me here to discuss something pretty shocking. Oh, I mean, the news wasn't really bad at all for me personally. It's just that Dojima, who had been told the same details with Nanako before I got there, was sighing with a look of exasperation on his face.
How did we get here?
I'm sorry, but the reactions Nanako-chan got from our audience based on the TV spot we recorded were tremendous. The agency begged me to at least make an offer, and that's why I'm asking you now.
Yeah, I get that. I've been sitting here politely explaining every detail. That's not a reason to allow her to be in this LMB thing.
I sincerely apologize. Do know that we greatly appreciate your cooperation.
That's right. Inoue wanted to suggest a dream scenario, a joint performance with Nanako at the LMB Fest. Of course, it won't be a joint performance with the important new song we were planning on to announce. But the idea was for me and Nanako to appear together in the time slot where Kanamin Kitchen would have performed. And again, one of the biggest reasons we're even considering it is because Tamamin and the others are still missing. Still, considering I'm the only one left, I felt so relieved that I wouldn't be performing alone.
Yay! I get to be on stage with Nanako-san! I'm getting so hyped!
They look like they're waitresses either at a Wendy's or a Sonic.
Yay! Me too!
With everything that's happened lately, Konami-chan has seemed a bit glum. But with Nanako-chan around, she's finally brightened up again.
Well, Nanako seems to be having fun with all this too. If this is what she wants to do, I've got no reason to stop her. But let's be clear on one thing.
And the fatherly instincts kick in. In an instant, Dojima's voice turns sharp and stern. Immediately sensing that he's going to bring up the disappearance of you as a group, Tamamin and the others, I turn to face Inoue and Dojima.
What might that be?
What's your next move here? I've heard from your agency that you've lost contact with a number of people. I myself haven't been able to contact you or his friends these past few days. Depending on how things go, I may need to step in on this.
Yukun and his friends are missing.
If they hadn't been in touch for just a day or two, I could have brushed it off as kids being kids. But I've about reached my limit here. I don't plan on throwing my weight around and making decisions for you. But my nephew and his friends could be at stake. I know this might not be what you want to hear, but I'll do what I have to.
Inoue-san? Can we please also file a report with the police about the missing girls? I know this is right before the festival, and it might cause a stir, but we don't have the luxury of looking the other way anymore. So please, I'm begging you.
Konami-chan.
Okay, so the mic's on.
Alright, I'll try swaying the agency on this. And if that doesn't work, I'll go to make the missing persons request myself, not you.
Huh? No, you can't! If you do that...
I'm your manager, Konami-chan. It's my duty to protect you. That's why I want you to focus on your work and not get distracted by other things.
Honey, you didn't do a good job protecting the other Kanamin girls and Yu's group and Ochimizu. What makes you think you can protect her?
Granted, you may think it's a little late for me to be saying this now.
Inoue-san.
I'll contact a few people I know and try my best to keep this close. They might ask you a few pointed questions, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Of course. I'm very grateful for your assistance. Thank you.
That's when Nanako looks up at us, worried. She had just been watching the conversation up till now. Dojima seems to already know what she's about to say. His face visibly shifts from detective mode to dad mode as he scratches his head.
Are you okay? Are you and Dad fighting? No, we're at all. Your dad has helped us out a lot. Really? Really. Your dad is a super cool guy, Nana. Yeah, I love Dad too.
Yeah, everyone is so great. Dojima, Nanako, you and his friends, even Inoue too. I'm honestly envious of them. The people around Rise and you are all so wonderful. I wish I could be that way too.
Well, I'm gonna go contact the agency about this. Konami-chan, feel free to start your lesson whenever you're ready.
Oh, right! Thank you so much, Dojima-san. Now we can finally get the search for those girls started for real.
That Inoue is not a bad man. If you explain to him how you feel, I'm sure he'll take the proper steps.
Yeah, we really got through to him. I've never said things like that to anyone before. I can't believe what I said.
Well, opening up to others can be hard. Sometimes sharing how you feel could end up hurting them. Unless you do that, nothing will change. It's all the more important if it's someone you care about. Anyway, I'm sure this isn't over by a long shot, but hang in there.
I really love Shimagumi Tensei's work. These games are awesome.
I will. I have something to say too. I really like you, big sis.
Aw, you are so precious!
Really? Really? I'm so happy! You really cheer me up, Nanako-san. Really? And I'm happy too.
All right, dial it back a little. Don't you two have a lesson to be at?
You're right. Come on, Nanako-san. We really don't want to keep Coach waiting too long.
Yeah, Coach is scary when he gets angry. Just the other day, I accidentally slept in and ended up late for my ballet lesson. It was a relief pass something. Basically, you gotta go on tiptoe and bring the other toe to the pivoting leg's knee. Coach made me hold that pose while he lectured me on and on. I can't let Nanako go through that hell.
Oh, and Mashita, one more thing.
What is it?
I looked into Ochimizu. Long story short, she's clean.
Huh?
It may be small, but criminals always have a tell when it comes to what they're gonna do. I've checked everything about her I can. Her alibi, her post-Takara Productions history, her relationships. I found nothing. She's simply a very passionate woman. She seems to be doing everything she can for your group, contrary to her public persona. Of course, there's no use in talking about evidence when I can't even figure out what exactly is going on here. But from what I've seen, there's absolutely no suggestion of Ochimizu being involved in any of this.
But from what I've seen, there's absolutely no suggestion of Ochimizu being involved in any of this.
Thank goodness. So Mizochimizu isn't the culprit behind it.
Like I said, I wouldn't go so far as to call this an actual case yet. But at the very least, I'm sure Ochimizu has no part in it.
But then... if it's not Mizochimizu, then who do we look at next?
Well, about that, I did find something odd. While I was checking up on Ochimizu, I took another crack at finding more details on Yuko Osada. It seems there's one more witness in that case who hasn't come forward yet.
A witness?
I don't have any definitive evidence on this, since all I did was dig through newspapers from the time. But the testimony from the Takara Productions' first witness, the one who found the body, doesn't match up with certain other details. It's just a hunch, but I get the feeling that there's more to that case than we know.
Yeah, we figured out that Miss Ochimizu isn't the culprit, but this case is still nowhere near solved. Honestly, whether or not there's a culprit behind this, actually, it'd be best if there wasn't anyone behind it. I just want everyone to come back safe and sound.
Okay. What should I do?
Just do your job. I can't have you along helping me on this. Since I've stuck my foot in it already, this is my case. My nephew's on the line too, don't forget.
You sure?
Come on, don't make that face. All I've done so far is look up things from old newspapers and whatnot. I don't even know if this supposed second witness really exists or not. Man, I didn't think not having my resources as a detective would be such a pain.
sorry.
Well, I can't guarantee that I'll find anything more by digging further, but I'm currently having that contact of mine check the records from back then. I'll let you know if he turns up anything.
Okay, then I'll keep Nanako-san company. If you do find out anything, please be sure to tell me.
I really appreciate this. I'll leave her with you, Mashta.
Oh, crap. Hang on. Sneeze attack. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. Oh, son of a... Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe it's because Nanako is with me, but when we reach the studio, Coach is in a pretty good mood. For a while, we just talk about random stuff. Wow, Nanako's skills really impressive if she can liven Coach up this much. I really should learn from her example. As I mentally sigh, the studio door opens with a quiet sound, and Inoue walks in.
Huh. The lesson hasn't started yet? Oh, Coach. I'm very sorry for the trouble you had with your payment the other day.
Oh, that was nothing. I was being a baby about it. I don't mind waiting on the check a little longer. After all, you proved your fidelity to me.
I don't want to know. What the hell?
Coach, you're standing a little close.
Coach glides over to Inoue, and Inoue responds with a weary smile. What's going on? Some kind of deal between the two adults made out with me without me knowing?
All right, girls. Tomorrow is the big day at last. I have nothing more to teach you two. All you have to do now is pour your passion out on that stage. Tonight will be your final lesson. Treat it like the real deal.
Aye, aye, sir. I think I'm getting nervous.
Oh no, that's no good, Nanako. Remember what I said? If you're nervous, the audience will pick up on it. But don't go thinking you can be completely laid back either. If you ditch all your anxiety, then your lazy heart will lead to a lazy body.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hell, just look how loose I've gotten. Oh, a damn shame it is.
That's funny, but it might be true. Not the part about being loose, I mean. But it's okay to be a little nervous. It helps you feel like you're completely ready for anything as you get on stage. Even you, big sis? Especially me. Even now, just getting up on stage makes me freeze up like a statue.
Konami-chan, that would present a problem.
Oh, but I guess I'm better about it nowadays. I've gotten to the point where I can actually stay standing when I'm up there. Now, when I first auditioned for Takara Productions, big sis, my audition. Wait, did I do an audition?
A sharp pain runs through my head, and I hunch over, wincing. Ow. That one was dangerous. My vision went completely white for a moment.
Konami, honey, are you all right?
Oh, yo. This happens sometimes.
Jeez, don't worry us like that. Tomorrow's the big day, so you need to take good care of your health.
Yep. Let's do our best, Nanako-san.
Well then, shall we begin? This dance lesson is on!
Let's get it started now.
I'll do my best. Nanako-san, if you're ever in trouble, I'll come help in an instant. Go, fight, win! Here. Look.
I'm sorry, but this is kind of slow.
Here. Wasn't that great? Ta-da!
Shit.
You even sparkle when you're not on TV.
I spaced out. I'm sorry.
Wow, this is amazing! Dancing with you is so fun, Kanamine. Let's do it again.
Wow.
Here. Ta-da! Here. Wasn't that great? Ta-da! Here.
Brilliant!
I think I did good. That was too wonderful! When I was little, I wasn't that good. Oh dear.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it. A pause right there.
To be honest, I don't feel too well, but it wasn't bad enough that I couldn't dance through my routine. I just have to get through this concert tomorrow like this. No, I will get through this concert. And I realized that there was no concert at the end.
That was amazing, Nanako-san! I'd say you're already better than me!
That was great. I knew I saw potential in you. You are totally on fire right now. I'm starting to look forward to the show.
But I still can't help but be nervous. I hope people come to see us.
I'd expect quite a crowd. How are the numbers looking, Minoru?
It's a sold-out show, fortunately. Almost every seat in the stadium's main stage should be packed. The size of the audience will dwarf any of Kanamine Kitchen's previous performances.
A full stadium?
Holy.
Man.
Last time I was at a full stadium, Gabriel Iglesias was performing at the Ventura County Fair. That was a fun night.
Just imagine that. All those people waiting to see you two. You'll really show the crowd what a bond looks like. You'll become one with the audience, and your performance will be legendary in the idol world.
We're going to be legends? Wow!
That would be something to see. It's very difficult to put on such a show that you truly become one with the audience. To convey how you feel through song and dance and having people understand you. That's no mean feat.
It isn't easy.
Huh? What? Inoue's words have an odd weight to them, grasping viciously at my heart. It isn't easy to become one with the audience. I know that, but I mean...
Minoru, honey, will you stop throwing a wet blanket over us when we're trying to get hyped up here? I'm sure these girls can do it. I taught them everything they know after.
Oh, sorry about that. But since Nanako-chan is performing too, I thought raising the bar too high might make her nervous.
This is why you suits always get in our way. You don't have any vision.
I agree.
That's right. It's not easy. Even Yuko-san.
Huh?
Huh? What did I just... Ah!
The moment I snap out of it, an intense headache hits me. And this one's severe. Worse than anything until now. I wonder what it is. I think there's something really wrong with...
Big sis?
Konami, are you alright?
Konami-chan!
Come on, snap out of it.
Are you okay, big sis?
Don't shake her. Lay her on her back.
Because it wouldn't reach anyone. Or they wouldn't understand if it did. No matter how much she wanted to express herself. That's why Yuko-san... Huh? Where am...
As I open my heavy eyelids, my vision slowly returns. I realize I'm in my room. Huh? I collapse at the studio and then...
Oh yeah, Are you awake, big sis? Oh, Nanako-san. I'm sorry. I guess I collapsed.
You passed out during practice, so we had you transported back home. No, there's no need to get up. You're free to take some time to rest. We had a doctor look at you. The good news is he says it's probably just exhaustion.
Yikes! I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing.
Well, you have been working non-stop lately. You should at least take today off and recover.
That's so nice of you.
Oh, also, I got approval from the executives about the situation with the other girls. I'll go talk to the police tomorrow.
For real? I'm surprised they didn't put up more of a fuss.
It wasn't easy, mind you. Yukun and his friends are involved too, so I used that and what Dojima-san told me to bolster the case. I've been in this industry for quite some time, you know. I like to think I know a trick or two to fight my battles by now.
Inoue makes his declaration with his usual smile, as if it wasn't a big deal at all. I'm getting the impression he pulled off something pretty insane, so I decide to stop asking for more details.
Yikes! Inoue-san,
Still, since that's in motion, there's nothing we can do about their part in the festival anymore. It wouldn't be right to keep their names on the program when we have a formal search for them underway.
oh, right. They won't be able to appear at LMB, huh?
I know how much they were putting on the line for this festival too. That's why I tried to hold out so long, to avoid this at all costs.
Inoue-san.
But don't let it bother you. I realized something from what you said to me, Konami-chan. Even if it turned out to be nothing serious and those girls ended up resenting me, I should have prioritized their safety to begin with.
Oh, that guilt is like a knife to the gut.
Stop that. I just told you that this was my fault. Well then, I'd better get going. I need to get up early tomorrow, so I'm gonna have Nanako-chan stay with one of the agency ladies. Your job for tonight is to get plenty of rest, and be back to your chipper self when I come to get you tomorrow morning.
Oh, thank you.
Inoue nods, then heads to the entrance after taking Nanako. I'm so sorry, Nanako. I feel like I've caused trouble for her. While I'm thinking, Nanako breaks off from walking after Inoue and comes back to peer at my face.
Big sis? Oh,
Oops.
Nanako-san. I'll be okay. I'm a grown woman compared to you.
Aw, that's no fair. I'm a big girl, too.
That's true. You really have kept me going, Nanako-san. So, will you dance with me again tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. I'll dance with you.
Alrighty, then you're on. I just have to get better by tomorrow.
You just have to.
See you tomorrow, Nanako-san.
Bye-bye, big sis.
Inoue and Nanako leave for good this time, and my room goes quiet. A sudden loneliness hits me, and when I lie back down on my bed, I bundle up a nearby blanket and hug it tightly.
All alone again. This room feels so much bigger now. I wonder if it's because Nanako-san's been staying over with me. Huh? My diary? When did I take that out? Oh, this isn't good. My sleepiness is coming back with a vengeance. I just have to sleep for now.
Oh no.
Poor Konami. The more you struggle, the more you'll have to suffer. If you forget everything and stay as the you everyone wants to see, then you can remain happy. It's for your own good.
Warm steam, a delicious smell. I slowly opened my eyes, enveloped in an indescribable sense of supreme bliss. Ah, thank God for rice.
Something smells good.
Oh, you're up.
A familiar voice. Ah, of course. So this is the kind of voice that rice fairies have. Totally adorable. Totally fitting for a delicious white rice. Wait. No. This voice is...
thievery?
Wow, I'm seeing a vision of Nanako-san. Am I still dreaming?
But you're awake. I'm here right now.
Huh? Nanako-san? I thought you left with Inoue-san.
That was yesterday, though.
Is it the next day already? Yeah, must be. But Nanako-san, how did you get here?
You weren't picking up the phone, so I came here with Inoue-san. He said you should eat back.
Dear Lord, on top of my small table is microwaved, deliciously steamed rice porridge. So that's why I reacted like that when I was still half asleep.
Oh, your tummy grumbled. It's saying that it's hungry.
That's so thoughtful. I slept without eating anything last night, so my stomach is raging at me. Anyway, I just have to eat.
Rice
Oh,
porridge?
Sorry to dig in alone like this. Have you eaten none?
Yeah, the agency lady made me breakfast.
No. That's good. No, wait, so where's Inoue-san?
He unlocked the front door and then said he'd be at the car. He said, come down when you're ready to go.
Yikes! Then I'd better hurry. I just have to wolf this down and get going. Huh? Who's calling me now, of all times?
Hello? It's me.
Dojima-san! Ah!
What's got you so worked up? Do you have something to be ashamed of?
No, of course not. I'm with Nanako-san right now, so...
Oh, that's right. Sorry, but can you tell Nanako to step away for a moment? It's probably hard for you to say what you need to when she's around.
Give me 1 second. Nanako-san?
What am I supposed to say at times like these? It's a call from her dad, but asking her to step away feels mean. I dither at a loss for words. I'm not even sure if I said that right. It makes me wonder if she'd feel left out and get sad. As I'm thinking, Nanako stands up and nods with her usual smile as if everything's perfectly normal. Huh?
It's Dad, right? I'll go down to the car.
Huh? But don't you feel lonely?
Dad's always like that. It's okay, Big Sis. I know my dad loves me.
Oh god, I need to play and watch the Persona 4 anime and game.
I'll be waiting at the car.
Nanako smiles before turning on her heel and darting toward the front door. I was so shocked that all I can do is stare in a daze as she took off.
Asta, you there?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
So, what about Nanako?
She said she'd wait at the car. She volunteered herself.
Ah, well, don't worry about her. She'll be fine.
But...
It's all right. She's my family. I love her, and she knows it. May not look like it sometimes, but we do share a strong bond.
You love her, and she knows it. Ugh!
Another sharp pain. What's wrong with me? I'm not sick or hurt, but I've been getting so many headaches lately. Once the LMB Fest is over, I really should talk to Inoue about this and get it checked out at a hospital.
Asta, what's wrong?
Oh, fine. So, how can I help you? I'm actually in a little bit of a hurry.
All right, I'll make this quick. Those mass lethargy syndrome patients seem to have started recovering.
Really?
There's still more patients coming in, but a number of them waking up now. This just happened yesterday and today, but I'm told that some have already been released from the hospital.
Looks like you and his group are doing their jobs.
So, what will you do now, Dojima-san?
I plan on going to talk to them this afternoon. Maybe one of them can tell me something.
Okay. I'll be with Nanako-san at the festival today, but I'll contact you as soon as it's over.
I'll let you know if I found anything out. Tell Nanako good luck for me. Same goes to you too.
Thanks. I'll make sure to tell her.
Thanks. See ya.
Huh. So that's what bonds are like.
During dress rehearsal before the show, Nanako and I joined the other performers to go over the schedule of the event. Nanako seemed a little nervous, and she kept holding onto the edge of my costume. It was so adorable. My heart was melting. Yeah, I promised Dojima too, so I gotta make sure I support Nanako.
Okay then, let's move on. Next up is the part with Kanamin Kitchen. Mashita-san, Dojima-san, you're up.
Dojima? Oh, right. Nanako is Dojima too. Actually, I wonder if Dojima is okay. I mean, it's not like he's in any kind of danger or anything. But will he be able to get any useful information from the awakened mass lethargy syndrome patients? And can we use that to find Tamamin and the others, along with you and his friends?
Great! We'll have you two come in side by side, just like that, and stop on this mark. After that, the MC will make his entrance.
Let's see, as for the reason why Kanamin Kitchen and Kujikawa-san are off the roster, I'm supposed to give some pretext and not reveal the actual reason? Got it. I wasn't gonna go off script anyway.
We have a specific block for you to fill, so don't leave the stage even after the song is done. When the MC comes in and takes over, we'll give the sign then for you to go off stage.
Perhaps I could make a part 3.
It seems there's one more witness in that case who hasn't come forward yet.
I know who it is, actually.
A witness.
And if you've been keeping track and kept up with me this long, you'll know who it is too. As I'm lost in my own thoughts, a little tug at my costume's apron snaps me out of it. I glance down to see Nanako looking up at me, and she looks all worried. This isn't good. I'm supposed to be backing Nanako up, not the other way around.
Big sis? Ah, I'm here.
Excuse
the
me.
man said we should stay on the stage even after we finish dancing.
Oh, right, got it.
And that'll be it for Kanamin Kitchen's part. The first half of the show ends there. There'll be a 10-minute intermission while the broadcast ads play. Anyone whose spot is over should be on standby in the dressing room.
Our part's done for now. The assistant director and the MC start discussing things and leave without even looking at us. That's when I saw Inoue walking up from the stage's wing with a smile.
Looking good, you two. Konami-chan, you have the debut of the new song at the end of the second half. Are you feeling up to it?
Oh, right. The others are still...
You'll have to solo it, but the steps won't change. Just dance as if the others were all here. How about it? You think you can do this?
I'll be okay. I can handle it.
Oh, good. I'll be counting on you. You still have some time, so why don't we all go back to the dressing room?
Love Meets Bonds is about to start. Tomamine, Tomamine, Sumamine, Nosamine. Even Rise-senpai and her friends haven't come back yet. I'm going to have to sing a song about bonds all by myself.
Oh no.
Huh? Did I hear something?
Big sis, what's wrong?
Oh yeah, I could do a part 3.
Oh, be right back.
This is actually getting really good. While on standby in the dressing room, we have some time to kill. Nanako and I spend it going over the lyrics and the choreography and just chatting a bit too. And he's asleep. Inoue was with us too, just smiling and keeping an eye on us, but I guess his exhaustion caught up with him. He's fallen asleep in his chair.
Inoue-san's asleep. Do you think he's okay?
It's fine. He's been busy too, so I'm sure he's just tired.
Whoops. Shame on me, huh? Sorry, I've been working several nights straight.
Nuh-uh. It's okay. Dad falls asleep on the sofa all the time.
Dojima-san too? He does seem like a busy man. By the way, looks like the public responded well to your appearance in that publicity shoot. Some people are even calling it a duet between a goddess and an angel.
Sounds about right. I wouldn't call myself a goddess, but Nanako-san is definitely cute.
I'm cute. I think you're cute too, big sis.
I don't know about that. Honestly, I've got no confidence in myself anymore.
Mind you, there'll always be people to complain about Kanamin Kitchen's set getting canceled, or about Rise-chan. But don't let the haters get to you. Just let yourself go and show the crowd who you truly are, and I'm sure everyone will understand.
You got that right.
Who I truly am.
Sorry, I have to step out for a moment. Without Ms. Ochimizu around, all the paperwork has been directed my way. Konami-chan, Nanako-chan, you two should stay on standby here. Huh? Oh, crud, I've completely forgotten. Now, what was the pin Miss Ochimizu used again?
Shit. Wait. Oh, they're all the same.
1324.
Huh?
Mizuchimizu's number, right? It's 1324. I'd never forget that because there's a meaning behind it.
You're right, it's 1324, but how did you know, Konami-chan?
Wait, was that even mentioned in the previous episode? I don't remember.
I heard that Ms. Ochimizu decided on that passcode privately with a girl she used to manage.
Huh? How did I just...
I have no idea what just happened. I heard Inoue mention Miss Ochimizu's pin number and just thought, I know what it is. But why? Where did I hear it? And from who? Even I have no idea at all. I totally lose confidence in what I just said.
Sorry, I shouldn't have spooked you like that before your performance. I'd probably told you about it sometime, or maybe you heard it from Ms. Ochimizu herself. In any case, thank you. I'll be on my way.
Even after Inoue leaves the room, I've still got tons of doubts. I don't completely understand this anxiety, but it's churning inside me and swallowing me up.
Are you okay, big sis? The numbers just popped into my head. Why?
As if matching my state of mind, my bag over on the table falls over and spills my stuff out onto the table top. Excuse me. Jeez, there goes my lip gloss, compact mirror, cough drops, my blood sugar emergency candy, even my precious diary.
Oh, your bag fell over.
Nanako quickly rushes over to the bag and reaches toward the spilled contents, considerately going to pick them up. Suddenly, I get a rush of this terrible anxiety, and I yell so loud that I even startled myself.
Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry, Nanako-san.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have tried to touch your stuff.
Oh, that's not it. It wasn't your fault at all, Nanako-san.
That's okay. I'm sorry, big sis.
Oh, jeez. What am I doing? Okay, let's take a break. I brought playing cards. Let's go over there and play Old Maid.
Old Maid? Okay.
An old classic game. I never played it, but I've seen friends play it before. Now that rehearsal is over, we didn't really have anything to do, and we ended up having to kill some more time. I'll go ahead and end part 2 here. I think part 3 will be a little bit longer. So I'll get back to you guys in just a moment. The reason why I cut the video short is because my system can go only up to an hour. And since I know next to nothing about editing, this is the best I can do. So just bear with me for a while, guys, please. I'll be right back.